Hello!
Hey there, guys.
Welcome back. Wow, it's been a while.
Been a minute, ain't
Yeah,
it?
it's been about a month.
I mean, you want to tell them why?
Well, yeah, sure. Well, first of all, producer CJ said we look good on camera.
We always do, man. Yeah, what else is there?
We went on a little bit of a sabbatical. I think that's what they call it, right? For smart people. And if you notice, let's see, Captain Tom, I'm trying to be a captain. Notice my beard, and you don't have the beard anymore. So that's why we took a month off, because you had to shave and I had to grow my beard. So,
Hey, that's no problem.
but no, I think I could probably grow that in about a weekend. So, how you been, Captain Tom?
I've been hanging in there,
All right.
man, and nothing's really new with me.
What was your acronym? What was it again?
SOSDD?
Yeah, same old shit, different day, right? All right.
Exactly. I mean, literally.
Yeah,
I mean, I
it's
do
good
the same
stuff.
thing in and out.
Well, a lot has happened since we last met. So, first of all, now I know we mentioned this a couple months ago. And by the way, we're filming this mid-May. So we want to start off by saying happy belated Mother's Day, right?
Happy belated Mother's Day to all those mothers.
Yeah, to all the mothers out there, and we have some great mothers that are part of our our fan base, So and they
Anybody
contribute.
that's a mother's a great mother. That's all I'd say.
Hey, there you go. So happy belated Mother's Day. A couple other things, sports related, right? So number one, we are going to be going to a game. You and I and a couple other people going to a game with the Reds around mid-June. So that I can't wait for that. That's gonna be fun. And we might go live during the game, so that would be kind of cool.
That'll be different, but hey, I'm up for it, dude.
And the Bengals. So everybody knows we're from Cincinnati. The Bengals had a pretty decent draft from what I feel they had some good draft picks.
They got that one guy from Detroit, did they not?
Well, what
they traded a pick.
Yeah. And what's that?
That was the Giants.
No, yeah, you're right. Producer CJ is right. It was from the Giants, actually.
Giants.
Sexy Dexy.
Yeah, they call him.
I knew it was an NFC team.
His last name is Lawrence. Lawrence II. They already have jerseys with his name on it. It was really cool. Yeah.
They probably had jerseys made up before they even signed the contract.
Right.
Real.
Yeah. So, and also the Bengals schedule has come out. Let me tell you something. So, Mrs. Sailor Jerry, my wife, and I, we typically don't make plans for New Year's. But thank you, Cincinnati Bengals, because we got plans this year. Let me tell you, we are season ticket holders, and they are playing New Year's Eve. It's a Thursday night game.
Oh man, I won't be able to see it,
man. But I'm excited, man.
I'll tell you why, because it'll be on
the channel you don't get
exactly.
But you know what? If you're lucky, it might be on a local channel because it's a local team.
Maybe.
So, yeah, we might get lucky.
Hey, if they do, I'll be watching.
Heck yeah, and I'll wave at you.
I'll actually do that.
But I am super excited about that.
That'll be after we've gone to the baseball game.
Right. Oh yeah. Wait. I mean,
I'd love to go to a football game.
Yeah.
If it was early in the season, because I can't. Oh man,
it gets cold. If that's what you're. Yeah.
I was at a in 1982, I do believe it was.
Okay.
The Bengals were in a playoff game against the Jets.
Oh,
and we lost like 44-0 or 44-3 or some cockamamie thing like that.
Yeah.
And I was down there with my brother Gordon.
Nice.
And
not the cockamamie.
That was the only playoff game I'd ever gone to. I went to a few games. That was at old Riverfront Stadium.
Yeah.
And I've gone to one game at
the newer stadium
when it was Paul
Brown Stadium. Yeah.
And that's what I still call it.
Yeah, instead of Paycor Stadium. Yeah.
But I haven't been there since been to a Bengal game since 2005.
Well, some other things that have happened, why we kind of took a sabbatical or whatever. So, like, with me at my house, I have like a 2-car garage, and it was kind of a I don't want to call it like a hoarding situation. Just a lot of stuff that it was a safety hazard, So we wanted to get that all cleaned out, and we even got a dumpster. We threw away a bunch of stuff. We got it all cleaned out. Got like a little we got a storage thing, and so yeah.
You know where you get that from? Right?
It took a minute.
Why you had so much stuff to get rid of?
Am I looking at producer CJ? No, why? Why is it? Who do I get that from?
From your grandmother.
Oh, well, see, yeah.
And your mother, because she got it from my,
Maybe. But we've cleaned it up pretty good.
I mean, that's being called a pack rat.
Right, yeah. It's so weird, That'll be another show we can talk about, like, why do people keep things for so long, That I might write that down, and it's not even hoarding necessarily, because hoarding can get really bad. I mean, that's just bad. But like the pack rat thing, like, and I think a lot of it has to do with people's memories, right? They have emotional attachment to stuff. But again, another topic, right? That we'll talk about, because some people may have some people don't save anything, and some people like us, we save a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? So anyway, so yeah, I was busy doing that. I also purchased like a little shed that I had to build and put together, and we have chickens in our backyard now.
Really?
Yes. We have like a small little coop thing, and we bought a bigger coop that we have to put together and stuff. So that's kind of kept us a little busy, You're
allowed to have chickens where you live.
We are, yeah. And there's certain guidelines, but just chickens, they got to be a certain amount of feet from the property. Hey, they lay eggs, might save a little bit of money with these gas prices, So
that's my fault.
Oh, producer CJ, I won't say anything, but producer CJ has taken blame for the chicks. So when you buy them where he purchased them, it's a minimum of 4 they make you buy.
Why did you buy chickens?
I wanted chickens.
You wanted chickens, so
that was the next step.
Like you said, they make eggs.
They do without a rooster. Did you know that? That's crazy. They don't even need a rooster to make eggs.
I've had a dog. I've had a turtle. I wanted a chicken.
Yeah.
I had a turtle.
So how about we posed the question a while ago, and the question was, tell us where you're from
without
telling us where you're from, And you know what? I'm just going to start off and say this. I'll say a phrase. Me, my wife, and 5 other people went and enjoyed some 4-ways. Now that could be.
Well, you'd have to say where you had them.
No, because I feel that that meal is specific to where we live.
That is true.
Either a 3-way or a 4-way,
or a 5-way.
Well, other people in other parts of the country are like, what are you talking about here?
Yeah, they think we're weird for putting chili on spaghetti.
But the name of it's called a 3-way or a 4-way, So I could say, man, I had a 3-way the other day, and loved it. Just, and people might think of a certain thing. All right, but we got some answers here. Well, what about you? What would you say, Captain Tom? Where are you from? Tell me
where am I from without saying where I'm from.
Yeah, tell me where you're from without. If you can't think of it now, we'll get back to that.
Fountain Square.
Good one. So Fountain Square is a historic water fountain right there in the middle of downtown Cincinnati. Beautiful.
If you've ever seen, now I can tell you something else about this too, but if you've ever seen the show WKRP in Cincinnati, you see the fountain.
Sure.
And I can tell you something more about WKRP real quick.
Okay.
There's now a real WKRP
I heard that
radio station in Cincinnati.
Now, how cool is that? Yeah.
It used to be, it's a FM station. No,
okay. AM. Gotcha. So Fountain Square, good answer. Yeah. I like that. That definitely says Cincinnati. Now, we have some people that have contributed. All right. I like this one. My neighbor John, he's contributed before. Thank you, neighbor John.
Thank you. Yes.
He just simply said the word please. Because the way we talk, if you say something,
and I've got a story about this too. Go ahead.
Well, if you say something and I don't hear what you said, I might say please. right? In other words, like
meaning I didn't hear you.
Yeah, please repeat what you said, whatever. What's weird is I've lived in other parts of the country, and I've used that phrase, and people look at me and go, "Please what?" So, what's your story?
And when I was 14.
Okay. 10 years ago. Okay.
Yeah, don't I wish. But anyway, when I was 14, my family and we got to go to Disney World.
Okay, yep.
And we stopped at a truck stop in Georgia.
Okay.
Because we left Cincinnati Christmas night.
Oh, wow.
After we celebrated with your grandparents.
Right. Okay.
That was the last one for my dad.
Sure.
And but we stopped in Georgia for breakfast.
Nice.
And I'm, trying to
like order
something.
Yeah.
And I didn't hear something that the lady had said.
Sure.
And I instinctively said, "Please," like that. And she walked away, thinking, I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't order anything. I said, "I didn't hear what you said." And that was funny. My first experience with knowing that saying please like we do,
right?
Indigenous only around here.
Yes, it's crazy when you go to other parts of the country, just our own country, how people talk differently, and it means different things sometimes.
I got another one.
Like, please, can you make my breakfast now?
I got another thing when I can say where we're from.
Go ahead.
Get it.
Hold on. Hold that thought there. Hold that thought. Because our next one is a repeat contributor. This is Sailor Jerry Sr.
Okay.
So my dad, Jerry Rowan Sr., he says his 3 answers. Ready for this? And it kind of ties in with what I said. He says, Geta, Skyline Chili, and of course he says Elder High School. Now, I don't know if
people would know Elder.
People may or may not know Elder. Some people do. Some people don't.
In town would.
Right.
But people from other places.
So Geta is basically it's a breakfast food that is specific to just the Cincinnati area.
Well, I'm sure in other
there's some stuff,
but I don't know where it was actually started.
Well, I do believe it was started here, and there's pork stuff, there's oats stuff.
Yeah,
I've never made it homemade.
It's got oats and stuff in it, but it's more of a meat product.
Now, Skyline Chili, we were talking about that earlier, is definitely home to Cincinnati. They have like say spaghetti with chili, cheese on top. They call it a 3-way. Then if you add certain things, it might be like a 4-way or a 5-way. Okay.
I believe also Gold Star is a Cincinnati.
I don't know if Gold Star.
Right.
It might be.
I think it's like a Cincinnati original, but it's not a Cincinnati only.
Yeah, it's definitely around the country for sure. I have a friend Rob who is a contributor.
Yeah.
From the past. We were high school friends. We worked at McDonald's together. He said River Rats because he grew up in Ludlow. Okay. But he mentions Covington Catholic High School. Well, that kind of tells you where you're from because you say Covington. But he was also kind of a volunteer at the Ludlow Fire Department. But the River Rats definitely, that is something. River Rats would be like people that were like, that's like Covington, Ludlow area. They call them River Rats because it's right. Ludlow's right by the river.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I just did some research real quick, and this is actually ironic. Gold Star Chili was created in 1965 in Mount Washington.
Yeah.
And you know what else is in Mount Washington? Is Mount Washington
Mount
Chili.
Washington Chili, yeah. How cool is that? Did not know that.
Chili parlors.
Thank you, producer CJ, for that interesting CJ tidbit.
I think Mount Washington Chili Camp Washington Chili came first.
I think so.
I think Camp Washington was in
Mount
the 40s.
Washington Chili.
Well, there's Camp Washington Chili.
Oh, yeah, Camp.
Yeah, right. Camp Washington. Yep. You might be right. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe one of our viewers can let us know.
Yeah.
So Aunt Brenda, she has contributed in the past, and I know where she says Kings Island.
Oh.
So she is from Mason, which is where Kings Island is located. And obviously we've talked about... Now, this one here, so this guy, Raphael, he was in my retirement ceremony. He was the MC of my military retirement ceremony.
Okay.
And he says Heidelberg University. Now, I believe he is from Cleveland, Ohio, Okay.
That makes.
Now let me look up. It almost sounds German now, huh? So HEI.
Anything like that, Heidelberg would be, Heidelberg, Germany.
That actually reminds me of something that Cincinnati used to have was the Hudipole.
Well,
you know what? Yeah, brewing.
They had we still do have breweries here.
We don't have the Hudipole,
but not Hudipole, and Burger Beer is gone, and Wiedemann. They were all three from Cincinnati.
All right, I'm looking up Heidelberg University. And let's see. I'm trying to see. I'm pretty sure they're in Cleveland, but I'm not. Why am I not seeing a location here? But wait, here we go. Okay, it says Tiffin, Ohio, which I believe is up that way.
Yeah.
So, all right, Heidelberg. All right, here we go. Now, before we go any further, one other thing that happened recently since we've been gone, producer CJ started driving, folks. He has his license. And as you all know, he turned 17.
And he stay off the street, or stay off the sidewalks, yeah.
The sidewalks, definitely. You're safe on the streets.
I say that to anybody that gets their license.
He said it to me, too. I'd like to show everybody a picture.
But I've never had mine.
So there's a picture of you and me, side by side, of when we were both 17. I showed you the picture earlier.
A neat picture.
Now, there's one that shows me like in my cap and gown graduating high school. Next to you, you're 17. So there's one with your braces on. I think one with your braces off. And holy cow, I think we kind of look very similar. You know what I mean? All right. Now, we're going to show another picture here in a minute. I have a cousin on my dad's side. His name is Steve. I think he's a first-time contributor. Thank you, Steve.
Thank you very much.
He says a picture is worth 1,000 words from your wife. And as we all know, we've mentioned my wife is a photographer.
Oh, yes.
So Steve mentioned this.
A damn good one.
If you could put that picture up that I mentioned, producer CJ, Aubrey took this picture. This is a picture of when the Bengals won their first playoff game in like 30 years.
Yeah.
And this picture went a little bit semi-viral. Well, anyway, he has this picture on his background on his Facebook page.
I gotcha.
Yeah. So that's why that you can tell where he's from by that picture.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, last but not least, we have a contributor, first-time contributor, Brianna. Thank you, Brianna. Hey. Brianna says, Grippos. What a cool answer, man.
Yeah.
Grippos. I mean, that's Cincinnati, folks, if you're not from around here. Potato chips, great flavors, regular, barbecue, whatever. They even have one that's comes in a purple bag, I think. It's like a Hawaiian.
Yeah, they got different flavors these days. When I was growing up, we only had plain or barbecue.
Yep, that's good stuff.
Yeah.
I want to introduce a topic, though.
Can I say something real quick about Grippos?
Absolutely.
They came out in 1919, and that was the same year that the Reds won their first World Series.
It is. And we have a phone call. We have a caller. That's all right. I wanted to introduce. Are we on intermission?
No, I can put it on there.
That's okay. We can just pause that. I wanted to introduce a topic.
Yeah.
It's on intermission.
It's good.
Okay.
It's on intermission?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hang on.
Tell me you call him back real quick.
Oh, I just missed his call. No. If I don't call him back, he'll call again.
We had a call from him.
From the peanut gallery, yeah.
That's funny. But we're almost done.
I know. I didn't mean to interrupt this. I should have turned this off.
That's the reason why I have the intermission button.
That's fine.
I haven't been able to use it yet.
Your call cannot be completed as the call.
Well, go ahead and mute it now, and if he calls back, you can just call him back. No big deal.
I'm not going to mute it. I'm turning it off.
Okay.
I wasn't sure if you wanted to keep talking, if you wanted to make it an intermission. So
I can call him back later.
All right.
That way nobody else can call either.
That's fine. But we're almost done, I promise.
Never expect mine to go off.
Oh, but actually, you get more calls than I do. Shit, you're fucking Mr. Popular, man.
Oh yeah. So what do we do here? Whoa.
He's going to let us know when you are Are you ready?
All right, I'm gonna put it back on 3, 2.
All right, we are back from intermission. We had a call from the bullpen. Sorry about that, folks. No, but what I wanted to do, Captain Tom, is introduce a topic that I think would be kind of interesting. I thought about this earlier today. The topic I thought about is, tell us something, and you can say it in the comments on this particular topic. Tell us something, what you liked most about high school.
Oh,
right.
Okay.
It could be an event that happened.
I'd have to really.
Yeah. Well, we'll think about it.
My high school experience there was something unique.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Because I was one of the few people with a disability,
right,
to graduate from what's called Western Hills High School here in Cincinnati.
Nice.
And there's a lot of famous people that graduated from this.
Oh yeah.
Institution.
Oh yeah.
Shall I name a couple?
Well, we'll hold off on that.
Okay.
Until we do we'll hold off on that because we'll talk about that on the show.
I can name a few from my school.
I can name a few from your school too.
Oh yeah, the School of Creative and Performing. We'll talk about that later as well. He's over here bragging, folks. I don't know what's going on here.
If I was him, I would too.
Yeah, that's right. But what did you like most about high school? Like I said, maybe it was a certain event that happened. Maybe it was prom. Maybe it was because I graduated. Graduation was the most fun. Whatever.
We're just all asking for good ones, not bad ones. Right?
There might be bad ones. I don't know. There might be. Hey, who knows?
I was asking which way you.
Yeah. But what was your? What did you like most? So I guess it leans towards the positive.
What was your favorite memory of it?
Your favorite memory in high school. Yeah, absolutely.
In high school, yeah.
Yeah, so a favorite high school memory that you had.
I got so many of them. I don't know which one to pick.
Well, now you got time to think about it, huh?
Oh, God.
All right. Well, that concludes today's show. Thank you for your time. And wanted to say, like my mom always says, right? And now y'all should know this by now, right? If you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. What about you, Captain Tom?
And I'd like to say I love y'all, and we'll see you the next time.
All right. Y'all have a great one.
Bye-bye.
We're out.